rising channel, Yorkie. It's almost 8. The sun's climbing high, don't delay or be late. In the realm of adventure, of myth and a dream, it's time for another Tales Over Coffee stream. So Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. With a sigh and a rush, he gathers his gear. Tales over coffee, time to face the fear. Grabs his lucky mug and his glasses with care. Prepares for the stream with a flare in the air. Old Yorkie's the game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. So tell us, Yorkie, what game will it be? Sci-fi or horror or high fantasy? Old Yorkie's ready with a weapon in hand to conquer new quests or make his last stand. In full swing, chats alive and loud. Dead again, Yorkie screams for crying out loud. In worlds of adventure where the action is wild, fail hard, not try hard, the story's compiled. Through challenges aplenty, we'll stand by his side. With each epic battle, our spirits will ride. In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. Through realms of legend and challenges so grand, Yorkie takes the lead with a weapon in hand. With laughter and wit, he faces the day, counting each mishap as he finds his own way. Fights hard, watch his character die. How much will he progress now the stream's end is nigh? In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Old Yorkie's the gamer, tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. As the sun rises higher and the morning draws on, old Yorkie wraps up, but the adventure's not gone. Reflecting on battles, both won and lost, he signs off with a smile, no matter the cost. And when he finally beats this game and is done, heads to his community page, there'll be a vote on. Say thanks for the views, he leaves the next game to you. A poll for the next game, there on YouTube. Join us each morning for Tales on the Stream, with old Yorkie in charge, living out the dream. Keep track of the mishaps in this gaming delight, in the world of adventure in the dawn's early light.
Here's Yorkie, your guide to stars afar. Tales over coffee, stories rich and bizarre. Today we suit up for a galaxy ride, with Mass Effect we're at Shepard's side. A galaxy sprawls in color and fire. Planets untold, heroes aspire. From the Citadel's lights to planets unknown, The universe calls and we're not alone. Choices echo in the stars we roam. Every choice a ripple in space, guiding shepherd in this fateful race. Mass Effect, where legends are made. In every step, the galaxy swayed. A hero's tale, forged in the fight. Across the stars, into the night. A squad by my side, loyal and fierce, each with a past and secrets they pierce. From warriors bold to minds so keen, friends and foes and shades unseen, a bond in battle strong and keen. Together we stand, together we fall. In battles that test, we answer the call. Mass Effect, where legends are made. In every step, the galaxy swayed. A hero's tale, forged in the fight. Across the stars, into the night. Here's Yorkie, an old bloke on Earth's solid ground. Never fought in space, nor heard the Reaper's sound. But here I stand, guiding shepherd's light. Can a streamer lead a hero to the light? I will try, until we win the fight. Choice a path, every step a test. Loyalty lost and hearts at rest. In a galaxy torn, decisions fall. Echoes of power, great and small. Each choice we make answers the call. In every decision, shepherd's fate resides. The galaxy waits as each choice divides. Mass Effect, where legends are made. In every step, the galaxy swayed. A hero's tale, forged in the fight. Across the stars, into the night. Thanks for watching, dear friends and crew. Hit like and sub to see it through. Leave a comment, share the cheer. Help us grow, bring more next year. So grab your coffee, join the stream as we dive once more into Shepherd's dream.
Alright there. Hey, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Tales Over Coffee. Cheers. We start the day with that famous cup of coffee and action, well, a narrative game of some kind. It wasn't an action one last time. To put some pep in our step and start the day right. And right now we're turning into a Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I did have it confirmed yesterday. Let's see, manual override. That Mass Effect is one that does not. The lack of DLC is not true of the Legendary Edition. Sorry, I was focusing on the thing there. Right, manual override here. Don't think I actually need any of them. And we're out here. Okay. Okay, that brings it down to 2. Thanks, you just knocked me away from where I was going. I've taken most of them out. You're not actually doing anything useful. Now, I am told I can move these people. I don't know how. But apparently that's the thing. There we go.
All targets down.
I don't know why they made the choices with the buttons that they did. That sprint is also basically interact and everything else. Hide, you know, and that they're not standard buttons. Right, up we go. And we will save here. Because I lost this last time. And I don't want to do it this time and have to go back to the previous shootout.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
I'm stuck! Why am I stuck? What am I stuck? Oh, I'm on the wrong keys. What the hell? Why wasn't he dying? Right, resume last save.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
How much do they need to be shot? Will you two get involved? Oh, that's one of ours. Gotcha.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You okay?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself.
Well,
Not that I
apparently
don't
not.
appreciate the help. Who are you?
A
My
friend.
name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
Sounds good.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage, my rite of passage into adulthood.
Pilgrimage?
I've never heard of this
Let's
before.
learn more.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind.
Okay.
Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kind of something of value
What
in
kinds
it?
of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove
Just
that
pop
we
down
will
the local
contribute
grocery
to
store,
the
you'll find
community,
food.
rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Right, kind of makes sense, I suppose. Continue.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the
He said
conduit?
Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon.
I would imagine so.
Maybe some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Who's that?
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Will they even believe it?
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what
Claim
they
it's
think about the rest
doctored,
of us,
whatever.
those audio files prove Saren's a
They can
traitor.
claim they're doctored.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali.
Yeah.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
What about your quest?
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good.
Fair.
What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Very fair.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
You could be very useful.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, we're going to take you, Telly, and we're going to go Femforce with Ashley. We got tech, we don't have biotic. Now. You've got 2 more points. Give you a point of soldier. And Tally, got 10 points on you. We'll give you some pistols, basic armor, improve your electronics and your decryption. Now I don't have first aid, that's the thing. But we'll be okay, I think. We're gonna have to be. Begin manual override. Alliance patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual activity, energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Road cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for this sector. Do we want to send a recon team?
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Yeah, well, that's just the way we swing, I guess. Deliver OSD. Who are you?
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you... Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
I'm listening.
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Did they say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I'll find out.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral.
Yeah, we'd
the
imagine you do.
respect she deserves.
And I'm guessing that might be part of Ashley's quest line. Speak to Bosker, the diplomat. Embassy's lounge. Over this way. Might actually be up there. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like we've gone too far. We need to go up some stairs. I think. CSEC Embassy. So we're around there. That's you. And then in here.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you.
Yeah.
Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I can't do that. This isn't right. Investigate length of research.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few
Very
were
few
in
is
good
not
enough
zero.
condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
You got multiple bodies, because you said a few. It may or may not lead to research, to information. I'm not sure you're going to get anywhere. No, this isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
I do, and you're wrong.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Thank you.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Alright. What about you?
This place seems strange. Wish there were more
I've
humans.
heard from you before. Do I need you for anything?
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Oh, I don't need
Sorry,
that.
Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing
Yeah, I've seen all of that.
investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hang on. There you are.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations.
Sorry
it
for
does
your
not
loss.
bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nirali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Yeah. Now you know she was open with it to others as well. So yeah. Anything else? Not exactly sure where I should go right now. Anything to do in the CSEC Academy? That's to get upstairs. What about... Come on, Ashley, get out of the way. Anything downstairs?
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present
Go down here.
profile in Courage with
See if there's anything here.
Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, Courage.
Where else where am I meant to go exactly?
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Oh, expose Saren. Hang on. Return to the tower. Okay, okay. To the Citadel Tower. Citadel Tower and ward access.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely.
That's financial district, no.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
Well, it's one of the wardens, or whatever they call them. Hang on, wasn't that the tower? Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy the look on the council's face when they see evidence they can't just ignore.
Yeah, they can ignore it though, they'll say it's doctored.
I hope it is sufficient to motivate the council.
People can always ignore what they don't want to see. There's an old saying, there are none so blind as those who cannot see. My dad used to rephrase it, there are none so blind as those who will not see. I tend to prefer that one. Because at some point, it just becomes a bloody-minded determination not to look at evidence.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all
Right, so
life
they're
in
not
the
ignoring
galaxy.
us.
Impossible. It has to be.
No.
Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I don't think they're going to go for the vision. But I'll try it.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
Yeah.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger
That's
a
right.
war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Send me.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
And so we become a Spectre. I'll give him that. They didn't ignore it. They didn't say it was just doctored. I was expecting that.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any leads?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Fair enough.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
No big deal.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Spectre training talent unlocked. Now. I got 7 points. Allows you to immediately restore your squad members to fighting state if they have been knocked out. Okay. First aid unlocked. Good, we got that back. Apparently we can't do that right now. I'm actually often using a pistol, aren't I? So I need to get that boosted. Ash, you need 4 more. Oh, you'll be able to do first aid as well, won't you? That's not the thing we're looking at with you, is it? Pistols. Combat armor. Let's give you a couple more in soldier. And tally. Let's give you some more pistols. Basic armor. A bit of damping, maybe. Okay. So with our ladies on our side, we have most things covered. Improvement Saren is connected with Geth. Okay. All we can do right now is go down. What's this lit up for? I don't think this is anything, is it? No, it's just decorative.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's wrong?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Yes.
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
It's a good question.
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Understood.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Now, just to talk to you a minute. That, I am guessing, will be asking if there's a reward. The way I'm playing Shepard, he's a good man. He's a good person. He's also a good soldier. He's not looking for a reward to help people out.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
He's about duty, he's about helping, he's about... He also at times not take any shit. But that's also why I don't care if they said thank you, it's a duty to do. Dungeons & Dragons terms, we're talking lawful good, essentially.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is
Some
still
variation, of
denying
course,
reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I like the news bites that are related to what you're doing. get rid of that. Let's see. Find missing researchers near anti-air system. And that's another ship-based. Uncovered Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity, so that's the Hydra system. Don't know where that's going to be. Might not even be here. Missions. Speak to the ambassador. Alliance docking bay. Accessible through CSEC Academy. Where is the CSEC Academy? I'm guessing we're going to CSEC HQ. Let's just see. Rapid transit. Wards. Citadel Tower. Rapid transit. Rapid transit. Rapid transit. Alright. What was that lit up?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay. Okay, Telly.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the rules
So
of
if
the
the
permit?
Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure
Okay.
to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why
What's
doesn't
the
it have a
purpose
permit?
behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
I'm not going to say arrest it. Let me talk
If
to
you'd
it.
like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Try to be gentle, but there is a law here. See, are you having
Why
trouble?
is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed.
The truth of the Enkindlers.
Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
No, not indeed. It's a law here.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit.
Okay.
This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Because
Who are the
there isn't
Enkindlers?
necessarily permit.
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen, There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
No, this way.
If the Protheans wanted you to force your message on the unwilling, they'd have said so.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
There you go. Law upheld.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Let me just answer that ping. Sorry about that, my dear wife. Alright. Off we go. Can I get a bit more stamina, please? I can't jog any distance at all in this. Whoops.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day.
Indeed.
I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so this isn't where. Unless... this way? Nope. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account, so multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eater cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Well, that's another little mission. So we don't need to be here, that's for sure. And I don't think somehow we're going to be in here.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay. What's this? Oh, that's another warden. So there's nothing useful out here.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Well, damn.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Is it? So where is the bloody C-Sec place that we need to be? I don't know why this one has to be opened manually and the others open automatic. It's a weird choice to me. Ah, it's C-Sec Academy this way. Oh, it's downstairs, isn't it? Ah, that's right.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
I don't need that. Elevator to docking bay?
I've heard some humans are angry at the Quarians after the attack on Eden Prime. After all, you created the Geth.
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
Hopefully, having you with us fighting Saren will change people's minds.
Let's hope so. People can be a bit thick sometimes, to be honest.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Very well.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
What's going on,
I
though?
want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
You're not telling me
Come
everything.
clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What went wrong?
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Any word on Saren?
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about the
Reapers? The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
We can't ignore the fact that they do, or might do.
The conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the
fair.
conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Count on me.
I'll stop it.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans.
Okay.
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Alright, I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole.
Understood.
You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Yes, but there are also duties.
I have a
above
meeting
that.
to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Any extra
Pharos?
intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Noveria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
I get that. You work with the Spectres?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Something went wrong?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
Extreme. He is
The
extreme.
explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
You got
Saren
blamed.
caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
Because he's
In
a
his
sneaky
report,
bugger.
Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
It wasn't
Don't
your
blame
fault.
yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
I don't say this doesn't matter. I mean, of course it was not fair, but I don't like either of these two options, but that's better.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I
We've
blame
seen
Saren.
that one.
I think he wanted things to go bad.
Yeah, we've
Maybe
seen
he
that.
just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to
Alright,
make me
so I'm
look
gonna
bad
go
to
for
keep
this doesn't
humans
matter.
out of the Spectres.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Are you okay?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But
It
you're
is
the
now,
one who can
apparently.
stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
All right.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
This is quite the view, Commander. So peaceful up here. Very romantic, if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, there's the boarding ramp. Duh. I'm assuming I'm going up. No, I'm going to the side. And there's the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I need to be honest with them. They need to know what they're getting into.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
I won't quite say that. We've got some allies who aren't human.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything.
It doesn't matter anymore.
We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't matter anymore. I mean, damn, that's some killer shit, that right there.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't
I
what
got you,
expect.
Joker.
Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Like the confidence.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What disease?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
No.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter.
Yep.
Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
That's not the answer.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot.
Alright, so you're dead serious.
I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Tell me about your disease.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How'd you do your
You're
job?
not going to break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander.
Exactly.
So I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though.
Got it.
I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Makes sense. Nothing else there.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Yep. I have no problem with that. None at all. May have to drag him back to the seat if we need him to fly and he's broken his legs, but otherwise, I have no problem at all.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
They're on our side.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Nihilus wasn't the problem. Nihilus was murdered.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Good.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
He does, he just said so.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Well, you will learn that we have good allies here.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
I mean, the fact that his people were massacred by aliens makes it understandable that he's got a problem with aliens, at least working with them. So, if he's willing to give the benefit of the doubt and work with them, he'll get proof that it's fine.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
What's downstairs? It's an elevator to somewhere. Don't know exactly where.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time.
Nothing else to say. Not there, anyway. Oh, it's that one, is it? Nothing else there. Some stuttering going on the computer. Sorry about that. That's a sleeping compartment. Yeah, it seems really weird to me that they've got a few doors that are not automatic when the rest are. Why would you do that?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
Well, I think we can promise some of that.
I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic.
Yeah, but at least it's not safe and secure.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors.
Fair.
So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Duty? Like it?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Yeah, but can it get worse than that? Nothing else there.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I mean, I'll be honest, that doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. Alright, we'll finish around here. Going down further. Figured I'll examine the whole ship. See what we can learn. See who's hanging around, etc. There's Rex.
Ship you got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your
suppose
point.
It isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Okay.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
I see.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
That's brutal.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
You would think they
Why
would.
don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
Yeah.
It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yeah, that will wipe them out if they don't sort
Commander?
that out.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
We saved your unit?
Wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir.
Of course
If
you
I
do.
had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
You couldn't know.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
We've gone to both options there.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Yep,
I
no
knew
problem.
working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
To a degree.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Good.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
See what else we can find out.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of product.
Got it.
I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
Got it.
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
What else? New items?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can.
Okay.
Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I only have 2,000. What can I sell? Oh, excuse me. Let me actually get my team equipped right now. Equipment. Alright. Obviously an Avenger 2 is better than an Avenger 1. Let me just check that. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to quit early. I will see you tomorrow morning.